and thank you for taking the time to learn about digital signage and how it can benefit your business. I will be walking you through our back-end management office called Control Center. Control Center is where you will configure your settings and customize your promotions, messages, and advertisements to be displayed on your digital screens. You can access Control Center from any internet browser to make changes and additions in real time. As retailers ourselves, we understand that things are constantly changing. From new promotions to new items that you need to bring brand awareness to items that are moving too slow, or any important message that you want to get out to your customers. Capturing the attention of customers can be a tricky challenge, especially as phones are constantly keeping them engaged. Put your best foot forward and make sure they notice everything you have to offer as soon as they walk into your doors. Let's get started with scheduling your digital signage. To start, type in controlcenter.fasttrackspos.com and enter in your login credentials. Using the navigation menu on the left, click on Signage, then Displays. The display screen will showcase all of your digital displays that you have to run in your retail store. Here, you can see your display names, a quick preview of any ads running, how many devices are connected to your promotional displays, when it was created, and when it was updated. To start a new display, click Add New on the right side of the screen. You will have two options for your display, one being configuration and the other being your content. Under Basic Configuration, you will name your display, select your time zone, disable or enable any notifications or settings, and view which media player is assigned to this specific display. Once you're done with setting up your configuration, click Save. After you click Save, options for your schedule will now be available. The scheduler is where you can build out your content timeline. The best part is, our schedule runs in real time, so you can make changes on the fly. This comes in handy when making last-minute changes to your content being displayed, or you can choose to schedule your digital ads to run days, weeks, or even months in advance so you never miss a promotion. It's now time to get started with which content you will be displaying on your digital screens. To begin, click on Content. Here you will manage and schedule which content you'd like to be displayed on your screens. You will see a board displayed with an option to add other boards as well. Later on in this video, I will be going over adding new boards to the same display. To start, you have the option to name your board so you can stay organized when adding multiple boards to a display. Simply double-click on the board name displayed and fill in the name of your choice. The blue settings icon is where you can configure back-end settings of your display, such as basic settings, marquee settings, backgrounds, fonts, and slider effects. Some basic settings include a time widget that can be displayed on the corners of your displays, a branding bar that showcases a logo image, and FDA warnings for tobacco, which is extremely helpful when displaying tobacco-related ads without having to put the warning label into the design yourself. In marquee settings, you have the ability to display any message across all of your displays. For instance, if you have a flash sale or any important news, you can type in your messaging and have it slide right across your digital screens. In slider effects, you can use different effects when switching from one advertisement to the next. The green icon underneath the setting icon is where you can choose and change your layout. Once you click the icon, there will be several options you can choose from. First, depending on your digital display, you may require different dimensions. For instance, using a TV will differ from using your customer-facing displays. You can toggle between landscape sizes versus portrait sizes easily by the click of a button. Once you decide your size, you can begin to choose your layout. The blue represents a static image. The images with the circle arrows are rotating slides, and the numbered items are grid menus where you can easily display your products as a group. In the layouts, you can see that there are mixtures of all of these elements as well. For example, you can see that there is an option on the right side for a static image, and on the left side, you have a rotating slide. Once you decide which one best fits your messaging, simply click on it and press Switch Layout. Now it's time to get started building your displays. In the middle of your board, you'll see an Open Scheduler button with the size of your advertisements that you'll be adding to your screens. Click on Open Scheduler to begin using the scheduler tools. Since this is a new board, you will only see months displayed with no advertisements on your schedule. On the left-hand side, you'll see a green icon with an addition sign, where you can add the number of ads you like to be displayed in this schedule. There is also a lock button icon next to it, so when you're done with building your schedule, you have the option to lock it without making any unnecessary adjustments. Promotions will be listed in the order in which they are displayed. Once you add how many displays you want, it's time to add your content. First, click on the addition button over the promotion. Then you're going to choose start date and time and your end date and time. Click next to choose your advertisement. You can choose from the advertisements that you already have in your media folder, or you can choose to upload an image, video, or an animated design. Once the design is uploaded, you can then find it in your media folder. Click on the design of your choice and it will be pulled into your scheduler. Where each promotion is laid out, you can choose how many seconds you wish to display each. We recommend choosing 10 seconds so that a customer can view and retain the information on your slides. Once your promotions are set into the scheduler, you can choose to save scheduler by clicking the green Save Scheduler button on the left top of the pop-up screen, or configure your slides based off of your promotion. For instance, when you click on content, you'll have several options. The blue locations icon lets you display certain content to specific locations. For example, if you have a special going on in one of your stores, but not the other, you can press the drop-down menu to choose the locations where you want your specials displayed at. To do so, choose your specific location or locations and click on the blue Manage Selections button. Here, you can check off which locations you want your content to be displayed at by clicking on the green double arrow icon to move the location over. Once completed, select Apply. The eye icon is where you can view, at a glance, the display that is set for that promotional spot. The green settings icon is where you can adjust your dates, times, and advertisement choice. If you decide to make an advertisement displayed for a longer or shorter period of time, you can also drag and drop your display to the left or to the right, depending on how much time you are adding or taking away. To lock your advertisement into place, simply click the lock button icon over the content or under the promotion title. If you decide to remove content, you can simply click on the red X button that is attached to that specific advertisement. Once you're done configuring your schedule, click on the green Save Scheduler at the top left to save the work you've done. Your digital signage is now live in real time and is ready for use. Another feature of digital signage that you can take advantage of is day parting. Day parting is where you can create a continuous schedule to automatically play at different intervals throughout the day. This feature is perfect for any business that serves different products at different intervals throughout the whole entire day. For example, if you need to accommodate breakfast, lunch, dinner, or happy hour, you can set these items to change automatically at the times you'd like. To add a new board, click on the Add icon next to your promotional board. A pop-up will prompt you to copy over your digital signage from a previous board in your scheduler, or you can choose to start from scratch. Copying over a board is extremely helpful when you want to keep the same schedule, but only want to change the promotion that you want displayed at a specific time. For this demo, I'm going to start a new board from scratch. This time, I'm going to use a different layout than previously used. I chose the layout with a half static image and the other half are rotating slides. Over each side of the display, you can view which size will fit best with the scheduler. I'm going to start with the static image on the right side. First, click on Choose Design, then choose one of the designs that are stored in your My Designs folder. Then select the image to place it within your scheduler. Once your image is set, you have the option to edit the selected design through FTx Pro, our user-friendly graphic design software. Pro is extremely easy to use with simple drag and drop tools and fully customizable features. This software comes with over 1,000 free design templates to choose from to make your very own. To learn more about FTx Pro, please visit our website at goftx.com or request a demo from one of our specialists by calling 1-256 319-3470 or email us at info@goftx.com. Continuing on to completing your day parting content, click Open Scheduler on the left-hand side. Please note that you will fill out your scheduler the same way as instructed before, by adding in your time-sensitive promotions, choosing your start date and time, and clicking Save Scheduler. Now that your board is completed, it's time to schedule out your promotions at the appropriate intervals throughout the day. First, you're going to click on the day part icon on the right-hand side of the screen. At first glance, you can see the 7 days of the week and different sets of time intervals. Let's say you want your new board to play from Tuesdays to Thursdays from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. You're going to drag and drop your appropriate board to Tuesday at 12 p.m. You're then going to drag the box you added to the right times. To save you some time on creating the block for Thursday, you can easily copy over the schedule you just created. On the Tuesday block, you are going to click on Copy to Days and check off which days you like to copy the time schedule over to. In this case, we are copying over Tuesday's schedule over to Thursdays. Once you check off the days you'd like, click Copy. A pop-up will prompt you to copy over the schedule to the appropriate date and time. Once you've completed creating your schedule, you have the option to preview your slides by clicking on Preview on the right side of the screen. Once you're satisfied, click on Save and you're all set. That completes today's demo. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about FTx Digital Signage. Are you ready to try it for yourself? Give us a call at 1-256-319-3470 or email us at info@goftx.com.